Hey guys, it's Jean-Claude, and here it is. We're finally at the last deck of the first box of Age of Ascension. This box has been pretty good. Gave away quite a few decks to patrons. They had some awesome decks. We opened one really good one for ourselves as well. So you cannot complain when you see that many good decks come from a box. Oh, that ripped very odd. That's weird. Oh, okay. I see. I did it completely wrong because I'm trying to do it backwards so we can reveal the houses very, very slowly. Here we go. First house, Sanctum. I like Sanctum in this set. Next house, it's Untamed. And the third house, based upon what we've seen in the rest of the box, I'm going to say it's either Mars or Brobnar. And it's Mars. Despot Helena Bumbleshuzhap. All right. Oh, we always got to look at the Archons now. I forgot about that. It's like it's praising whatever this is up here. It's God maybe, and there's some like bats in the background. That's pretty cool. Do you like the Archons? Alright, very interested to see what we will find inside this deck. We've had decks of all sorts of varieties, whether it was a lot of amber, little amber, tons of creatures, little creatures. So I had a smattering of decks of all different types inside of it, and I'm struggling with the wrap. Alright, I just hope we find some good amber control in here. I think that's crucial for a good deck. And that's the one thing that some of these decks lack is amber control. So we need to see that. Or some just absurd busted combos that can get us amber very quickly. Untamed, it's Telega 3 power. Each time your opponent plays a creature, gain an amber. Nice. Oh, I have not seen this card. Pose Pixies. 1 power elusive. Amber stolen or captured from your pool is taken from the common supply instead. Interesting. So it's a way to protect your amber, but so small. Nature's Call, amber in every plate. Return up to 3 creatures to the owner's hands. Chota Hazri, we got ourselves a key cheat. 3 power. Play. Lose an amber if you do. You may forge a key at current cost. Camouflage. Upgrade. Amber in every plate. Creatures not on the flank cannot fight this creature. Bumblebird. 1 power. Alpha. So it's the first thing you have to do on your turn. Play, put 2 +1 power counters on each other friendly untamed creature. Pretty cool if we get some more untamed creatures in here. That's pretty good. I mean, making Telega bigger, making Pose Pixies bigger, that will help out. Problem is you gotta wait one turn to do it because this card does have alpha. But that could be pretty neat. Tantadilin, 9 power. He only deals 2 damage when fighting. Fight, discard a random card from your opponent's archives. Good against Logos. Save the pack, destroy each damaged creature, gain a chain. Persistence Hunting, amber in every plate, choose a house, exhaust each enemy creature of the chosen house. I like that card. Oh, Key Charge. We have both untamed key cheats in here. Don't know if we necessarily need it, but interesting nonetheless. Same thing as Chota Hazri. You lose 1, and you may forge a key at current cost. Glimmer, 1 power alpha, return a card from your discard pile to your hand. Okay, it's actually pretty good. Now we can choose a key cheat if we're able to pull it off, so that's kind of nice. Dusk Witch, 1 power omega, elusive, your creature's interplay ready. Not bad. Now we're on to Sanctum, it's Duma the Martyr, 3 power, destroyed, fully heal each other friendly creature and draw 2 cards. Radiant Truth, amber in every plate, stun each enemy creature, not on flank. Pretty good if your opponent has a big board. And we have 2 of them. 3 of them! The Grey Rider, 2 power, deploy. Play, fight, reap, you may ready and fight with a neighboring creature. Smite. Ready and fight with a friendly creature. Deal 2 damage to the attacked creature's neighbors. I've used this card to great effect, so I do like it. And we have 2 of them. Shield of Justice. 1 amber to every plate. For the remainder of the turn, each friendly creature cannot be dealt damage. Hold up. Let me check something here. We have a lot of actions already, and our 2 creatures are tiny. Duma with a 3 power, the Grey Rider with 2 power. We're going to need some big creatures here if this Sanctum is going to be any good. Protect the Weak. 1 amber to every plate. It's an upgrade. This creature gets +1 armor and gains Taunt. Finally, Maruk the Marked, 5 power, 1 armor. After he prevents damage with his armor, capture 1 amber for each damage just prevented. Hope we get a bond with this guy. They're very good together. Shall the Safeguard, 4 power, 2 armor. Deploy. And he has Taunt. Blinding Light. 1 amber. Whenever you play it, choose a house. Stun each creature of that house. Now we're on to Mars. Shatterstorm. Lose all of your amber, then an opponent loses triple the amount of amber you lost this way. Stormcrawler, 6 power, 1 armor. He only deals 1 damage when fighting. After an enemy creature reaps, you stun it. Kind of weird. So at least he lasts a little bit longer than some of the other creatures that are stunning opponent's creatures whenever they reap. So that's nice. Essentially 1 power, 1 armor, 6 toughness sort of thing. But he can take more than 6 damage, so that's pretty good. Xanthix Harvester, 3 power. Cannot be used while he has a non-Mars neighbor. Reap, gain an amber. So you definitely want him on one side of your flank and pretty much try and keep him there. And we have another one of him. Not sure what I think about him. I'll have to play with him to have a final opinion. It's Sky Booster Squadron, 4 power. Reap, return him to your hand. And we have 2 of those. Mindworm, 1 power elusive. Before the fight, the creature Mindworm fights deals damage equal to its power to each of its neighbors. That's good if you're fighting elusive creatures. We have 2 of them. Ixie Elixie Fixed Finger, 2 power, 2 armor. Elusive, each other Martian creature gets +1 armor. Remember, you actually got to look at the traits underneath, so you need to see the word Martian. This isn't going to work with beasts like Mindworm. And also, it does help your opponents, and we have 2 of them. Glixel Proliferator, 3 power, Reap. If he's on the flank, archive a Mars card from your discard pile. Didn't see too many abusive things. Maybe get back a Shatterstorm for future use. Last card of the deck is Carpet Philoxum. 1 amber whenever you play it. If there are no friendly creatures in play, deal 4 damage to each creature. So that's nice if your opponent has maybe wiped your board in some way. And you can kind of return the favor and try and drop down a bunch of Mars cards. So, one big problem with this deck I saw. Well, first off, there isn't too many crazy synergies. The Mars is pretty weak, actually. A lot of creatures, but not a lot of huge effects. It's okay if the creatures are, it's okay if you have a lot of creatures as long as they have big, powerful effects, but there's no collector worms. Nothing really to abuse there, nothing that stands out. So Mars is pretty weak. Sanctum was really light on creatures. Let's see how many it had. There was 2, 3, oh man, it's only 4. Wow. 4 creatures in Sanctum, only 2 of which actually have any amount of real power. These other 2, not so hot. Grey Rider is a great card, don't get me wrong, but in this style Sanctum, it is not that good. Wow. A lot of actions, decent amount of amber in here, but that's kind of underwhelming. Untamed, was kind of the best house, but I also don't like seeing 2 key cheats in a deck of this style. I don't feel like we can really abuse them. So this kind of feels underwhelming as well, even though Untamed is the best house in here. It's just kind of a shame to see a deck like this. It doesn't really have a super coherent strategy. Let's at least pull up the amber, see what we have. So we did have a little bit of amber in each house, except for Mars. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's see here. 7, 8, 9. Basically, call that, you can pretty much call that 10. Oh yeah, see, look at this. Yeah, 11 amber, it's really light. The creatures aren't really that good. Not even really worth going through the whole thing. Kind of strapped for time today. Yeah, it's just gonna be a way below average deck. The Bumblebird, being able to bump up the Pose Pixies, a lot of these creatures was really good, but unfortunately it only hits Untamed creatures, so it's not really able to help out the rest of the houses. And even if you still look at this, Dusk Witch is 1 power, Glimmer's 1 power. This is just a really weak deck. This guy can only do 2 damage when fighting. Just like that Mars guy we have, he only does 1 damage when fighting. So, we don't really have that many great effects. And all of our creatures just die to a lot more forms of removal. And it's going to be very hard if we come up against another Sanctum / Brobnar deck. They're just going to take us down. There's not enough amber to try and speed past them. And yeah, this is just kind of an unfortunate deck to end this box on. I'm going to give it a D rating. It might even be as bad as D-. It probably actually is D-. Alright guys, well I thank you very much for watching my videos, and I will see you next time.